Okay, today I'm going to talk about the alternative to Biotabs in Beck zapping. Interestingly enough, it's where we started in the very first place 21 years ago. So this is a Biotab, and it's a sticky device that goes onto the ankle pulse point. You cut it in half. It's very nice to use. It's self-adhesive, and the foil at the back is made of silver, and the conductive gel lasts one treatment, and the silver's migrating through that gel, so you must actually use it once and discard it. It's very convenient. You just cut it in half and connect your crocodile clip up to this end hanging downwards. Nice job. And we introduced those, I think, in 1993, something like that, to make life convenient and very hygienic. But a lot of people have said, oh, there must be an alternative and we're ripping you off and blah 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 blah. Well, they're 21p each, that's not but so I want to anyway explain the alternative to Biotabs and how to do it. The first thing you'll need to do is make some saline solution, okay? And saline is 0.9% sodium chloride in water. And a rough way of working that out is it's a teaspoon into 1 pint of boiled water. It doesn't need to be any special water. Tap water will be absolutely fine, and that'll give you roughly isotonic saline, okay? And the purpose of that is it's going to be helpful in conducting the electricity into your ankle pulse point. So I'm now going to show you the other parts that you're going to need. A nice sharp pair of scissors, some saline. I put some of that into a little dropper bottle for convenience. Some tape, and now I'm using a micropore tape which is very gentle on the skin, but you can use any tape. I have heard people using sellotape. I don't recommend that because you will actually rip the layer of your skin off if you're doing that repeatedly. You want a gentle adhesive tape, and there's some very nice gentle adhesive tapes out there, assuming you're going to do it every day, of course. Then you're going to need either some cotton makeup pad, and I'm going to use a bit of this one here. I'm just going to chop a bit out. It wants to be about 1 inch long, about ½ inch wide, centimetre or so. And you cannot really reuse this. You need to discard it again because the silver atoms from your electrode are going to go bind into that, and ultimately it's going to go grey and horrible and manky, and you need to use it once and just throw it away. It's cheap enough. Alternatively, you can use very good quality kitchen towel. That will work just as well. The purpose of this material is to provide a barrier between your skin and the electrode. If the electrode itself, the metal itself, touches your skin, it will burn you. So you don't want that to happen. This material must act as a complete barrier between your skin surface and the silver electrode. The next thing you're going to need is a silver electrode, and I don't know if you can see, it's been bent into a little L shape. You might want to zoom in a bit on that, Michael. I don't know if you can do that easily. So it's basically a 40mm roughly electrode, and I've bent it into an L. And this little bit of the L is what we're going to connect our crocodile clip onto. And if you want to, you can rotate it through 90 degrees. So you put a twist in that bottom L just to make it nice and easy for the crocodile clip to hang off of. Okay. So now I'm going to have to sit down, and you're going to have to watch where I put it and how I put it together. So, one ankle, and I'm just going to find my ankle pulse point, just relaxing my foot a bit, and it's just in there, very nice pulse. So I'm going to put my piece of dry cotton material, cotton pad at that point on there. I then put my L-shaped piece of metal, in this case it's pure silver electrode, on top of it. Now I need to keep it flat because otherwise it's going to fall off. And then I need to put that all in place with a piece of tape. I'm using quite a bit of tape so it doesn't pull off. Right, so now the electrode is in position, I now need to make that cotton material conduct. Now notice, I don't know if you can see clearly, none of the electrode touches my skin. Very, very important. If you do touch your skin, it'll burn it over time. So now all I need to do, a couple of drops of saline onto this, the top of it, it will go downhill with gravity, and you'll see the whole thing's becoming wet. It's a bit cold actually. You could use warm saline if you wanted.
And the saline is just common cooking salt?
Yes, just salt, table salt. Yep. So table salt, teaspoon in a pint of water. and then you can just store it in one of these bottles, a dropper bottle. And I think we're going to do a little kit of a bottle and a pair of electrodes for you, because I'm sure people have struggled to get these bottles and electrodes. So that's it. Now I would be ready with that foot. I could do the other foot. I'm not going to do that, obviously. And I put my crocodile clip onto this. It's nice and secure. Connect that up to my Beck Zapper, and off I go. Now, you can see it's a bit fiddly and it's a bit inconvenient. I would suggest that if you're treating other people with your Beck's machine, then you use Biotabs. They're very convenient, they're very clean, and they peel off nicely, and it's only a little bit of stickiness on there. This is a great big area of tape I put on here. When I take that off, I'm going to take a lot more skin off, and as you can see, it's a lot more fiddly to sort it out. But it is economic in the sense that the only thing you've got to pay for is now tape and makeup pads, which are cheap but much less convenient. Anyway, there's the alternative to Biotabs. Have a go, see how you get on. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. Oh, questions from the back.
Does it have to be a silver electrode?
It does have to be either silver or stainless steel. When we originally provided the Beck Zapper many years ago, 20-something years ago, we produced little L-shaped pieces of stainless steel electrodes. If you don't use an inert or safe metal, you will actually start to get metal cross into your skin. So it does have to be really silver or stainless steel.
So you can't use copper, for instance?
Definitely not copper. Definitely not copper, yeah. Okay, thank you.